Hi, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope everything is okay, right? The sound is good, the video is good. Well, I guess we can start, right? Well, guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Anastasiya. We are going to have this wonderful meetup. I really hope that we are going to cover some fantastic thing for you, right? And definitely, I will try to cover all the questions which will appear. You can type them in the chat, right? And definitely at the end of the meeting, I will cover all of them. At least I hope I will do that. Um, and let me just tell a couple of words about my own experience, right? So I have been working more than 2.5 years here for Andersen company, and my experience in conducting interview, I guess, a little bit impressive. Well, 7,000, almost 7,000 interviewers just under my belt already. Yeah. So that's why I think I have a chance to talk about the best practices which will help you to land the job of your dream in the next interview. Well, definitely we are going to talk about both sides of the interviews, like um, just general rules of the interview and English peculiarities. I mean, peculiarities of the conducting interview in English. Okay, good. So, anyway, my first question is to you. Yeah. Uh, in your opinion, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to job interviews? If you don't mind, please write in the chat. I will be able to see it. So, the hardest thing for you to start or to participate in the interview. Okay, so you're welcome to share your opinion. Good. So here there is an agenda, and you can see that we'll start with general rules, right, of passing a job interview successfully. This is the key word here. And yeah, when it comes to the rules, right, you can see that I picked up several of them for you, right? And the first one, I guess, when you start searching for the new job opportunities, you need to start with the research of the company. Yeah, and definitely of the position you would like to land. And my advice is like that. So please make kind of research, right, up and down, and learn some information about the future company policy, about their values, about their values, definitely, and the position itself. Why? The position is vacant today. Yeah, so why they are hiring in the first place? And yeah, okay. So, and probably, yeah, I'm just sorry, I just distracted a little bit by the chat. It's okay. So, uh, be loyal to me, okay, in this case. Yeah, so you know that uh, I'm sure you know that the environment in the company is extremely important, right? So it might align with your core values, right? Otherwise, I don't think you're going to be very happy to work for this kind of company. Yeah. Okay. So when we go to the next point, I should highlight the point of be prepared, please, with the with your CV. So it definitely should be updated, right? And it doesn't mean that during the interview you have to just recite this interview by heart. I mean, your CV by heart, right? Step by step, introducing your positions. I don't think that it's going to be kind of good example, right? You might just get your future possible employer board, right? Just enumerating your positions. Okay, you're quite active. That's great, really. And well, what's the best practice for me? For me, right? It's the point three. Don't recite. Don't go step by step um, during the self presentation. Just try to formulate your accomplishment. Yeah, well, definitely you've got some, right? And every job, every your position might have been successful, right? And a bit later in the next slide, I will show you the technique how to make this beautiful story short and sweet, right? And um, 100% you'll be asked some behavioral interview questions, right? And what are they asked for? What do you think? Definitely, they are asked just to get to know you as a personality, as a character, right? And you will be able to show yourself, right? uh, Sell yourself, right? This is the right time to sell yourself, right? I'm deadly sure that you will never have a second chance to make the first impression, right? So do it immediately. Okay, then I want to advise you to ask questions at the end of the interview to show your enthusiasm, to show that you're extremely enthusiastic about the position, to show that you're ready to learn some new information about the company and so on and so forth. Just show your um, attitude via this process of asking questions. They can be different, right? It's up to you. Probably most of them have already been covered, but anyway, so you can do that easily, right? Just to ask about the feedback, when it's going to be expected, or something. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And I also recommend you to have this follow up message, right? After the interview is over, you can also write to the person with whom you have had this interview, just thank you note, right? Thanks for your time. Or you can ask some feedback, or you can you can also so to say, okay, I forgot to mention that I have some application, for instance, which I've made, yeah, and this is the link or something, yeah, wherever. Just show your attitude, right, and gratitude, if you can say so. Yeah. So, and if we are coming to the, so to say, yeah, big five, yeah, these are the questions which are most most definitely be asked during the interview, right? First and furthermost, it's to tell about yourself. Well, definitely. Well, as for me, yeah, uh, I had never had a chance to look through the CV of the candidates. It's impossible. So I've got lots of candidates every day, and if I read the CVs, though, I would be working nonstop, yeah, all day long. And I don't know the person. I see the person for the first time, and this is the chance to sell yourself, right? Uh, Tell about, you definitely should be prepared with this part of the self presentation, but don't make it too long or too short, right? 3 4 minutes about your, as I already mentioned, your accomplishments, about your positions, and about your mm, career path in general would be quite enough. Yeah, just to give me as an interviewer the chance to ask some additional questions. Yeah. Also, sometimes the question like, why should we hire you, or why would you like to work for us, right? Or their variations would be asked, definitely. Yeah, because the person should show. First of all, their desire to work for the company, to bring some value, and definitely show that he or she is the perfect fit for their position, the exact position where he or she applies for, and we are talking about. Yeah. And well, personally, next question, I don't like it a lot. Yeah, really, I hardly ever ask this question, but you can emphasize this question like your strengths and weaknesses, right? Just to show that you're quite an experienced person, and even if you have some weaknesses, you can work on them, right, to improve yourself. And this is also the best way to show that you're ready to develop yourself. Yeah. Okay. And last point here, probably you see that this is the achievements which I've mentioned above, right? And I propose you to follow the so-called STAR technique, which presupposes 4 stages like situation, task, action, and result. What it might mean. So, first of all, situation. What happened in general? What has happened? Why this situation just in general appeared, right? Then definitely you need to show your the tasks which were assigned to you personally, right? And your actions. So how hard you tried to solve this problem in the best way. Yeah. And of course, the most important part, the result. But formulate it make it in a form of story. Yeah. Just don't follow every point without giving extra information. Yeah, just I had this, I did this, my result is this. No, just make it beautiful, right? Again, short and sweet. It will show your abilities, your experience, and so on and so forth. But it's gonna be beautiful, right? You will impress. Probably me as an interviewer or your future employee. Well, definitely it's much better than just enumerate the positions you worked for. Guys, I really hope that I speak not too fast, right? If you want me to slow down a bit, you're welcome, but I really hope that you can comprehend me pretty well. Okay. So, and if you don't mind, we would go on. And here, I would like to switch to the slide about the peculiarities of the interviews in English. Well, most of us are non-native speakers, right? Me as well, so I'm not an exception. And definitely our mother tongue is a different one. That's why English is our foreign language. And definitely there are some stages, some levels during your process of acquiring this language level, right? And we are, me personally, and our teachers are guided by this commonly known CEFR, which stands for Common European Framework of Reference System. I'm deadly sure all of you, I mean, all people who are trying to acquire any language level are familiar with this one. Yeah. And you may go through this first stage as the beginner. Well, this is, so to say, the second stage, because the first one is the starter, so you don't know anything about the language. Yeah, you just start, and then you acquire this beginner level. or afterwards you move to level A2, B1, B2, C, and probably someday you can achieve C2 level. And guys, for yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I see. Yeah, the speed of my speech is quite okay. Thank you. So, I just want. Probably you will ask me the question: how much time does the level require for the acquiring? Yeah. Well, again, checking this exact document or link, you can find that approximately uh, each level requires 144 hours. So you can calculate. So for the first level, you need 144 hours. I mean, astronomic hour, not academic hour. Then every next step requires the same amount. So you can calculate how much time you would require to get the level you want. Yeah. So I think you're all good at maths, right? You can calculate. I'm bad at math, so I can't calculate pretty fast, right? So, but anyway, so you can do it easily. Yeah, and these are 6 points, which we usually 6 aspects, right, which are usually assessed during this kind of checkups, right? So you see that the first place takes fluency, right? Then pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, listening comprehension, interaction, and accent. But please, guys, don't think that your accent might influence the level. Yeah, well, again, so coming back to the information, we are not native speakers, and each and every of us has this accent anyway, right? Some accents can easily be detected. Some accent can be veiled a bit, right? But anyway, so we are not native speakers, right? You definitely hear my accent as well, right? And if we're talking about others, so they are important. Why? Fluency. So you're going to work for international company, right? Uh, Most definitely, you are going to communicate with your co-workers using your common language, your language, the only language which is common is English, right? So that's why you need to comprehend people correctly, and you need to be able to express your ideas to them correctly. Yeah. Definitely grammar should be taken into consideration. Yeah, because when you're making some silly mistakes, right? I'm sorry, nothing personal here. Yeah, we all do. It's very difficult to follow the idea if the sentence structure is not correct or something. Yeah, as well as vocabulary, right? So great might be greatly influenced by mother tongue. Yeah. Yeah, for me, for instance, as a Russian native speaker, I can understand Slavic people and their ideas, which are hidden behind the incorrect sentences. But yeah, for other nationalities, I guess it's going to be a kind of hard thing to comprehend your idea. Yeah. So again, accent. It's not an indicator of the level. Yeah, the other factors, yeah, that's the main thing that I take into consideration while assessing your level. Good. So, and let me tell you that um, the list level, which is required to our company, this is B1. Why? So, this is intermediate level, which presupposes your quite nice knowledge of grammar, right, which is enough to communicate with native or with non-natives or even native speakers, right? And if we're talking about the traineeship, right, all materials, all, so to say, all work is built based on the English language because the materials are common, yeah, for everyone. So they are all built and based on English language. I hope you understand. Then while this traineeship, you will have a lot of information to be acquired. That's why uh, learning or studying the in parallel the English language, I think gonna be very busy all day and all night. Yes, so it's very complicated to combine these activities. That's why we need this level as the minimum level um, for you being admitted to our company. I hope you understand this. Okay, so I hope I can move on. Yeah. And if you don't mind, I will show you the requirements for this exact level. So, what should you know to get assessed at this level or higher? So, first of all, you definitely need to know the tenses, yeah, basic tenses and perfect tenses as well, which will help you to I'm sorry, I lost my idea, to talk about your past events, present events, your future plans, and so on and so forth. Like in daily meetings, for instance, right? And definitely, yeah, different ways of expressing the future might be required, like not only present simple but to be going to just present continuous, to be like different, like you can find it, they are all described, these requirements are all described, but I just concentrated them in this kind of presentation for you. Conditionals, right? Yeah, I like asking these questions, right, about some hypothetical situations and imaginary situations. I always do that, always. So this is also kind of must have must be in your so to say level acquired. And like modal verbs, not only must, can, no, some others are here as well. Technical terms, you also have to know them. Yeah, at least the correct pronunciation. And also, you need to know how to talk about your responsibilities, workflow, some information on project you used to work for on, or well, something like that. And definitely, guys, the indicator, it's a great indicator. It's your connectors in speech. Yeah, if you use only then and I don't know, so some simple things. Um, yeah, so please pay attention that there are some others like moreover and so on and so forth. Just make your speech beautiful, right? Make it blossom somehow and bloom. Uh, And yeah, the last point, you see, it seems to you a strange one. Yeah, but this covers the question about the level of vocabulary. Yeah, if you see if I hear such words as it's interesting, it's boring, it's good, it's bad, well, you see, it's also a kind of indicator of the level. Try to use different synonyms, okay, antonyms, whatever. So just instead of these simple words, which mm, if you track them in Cambridge Dictionary, you will see the level. Yeah, by the way, you can easily do that. Well, write the word, find it in Cambridge Dictionary, and you will see the level. Well, these are from A1 level. Yeah, So it's not enough. It's not enough. So it's too simple. Yeah. And by the way, you can check your speech. You can check your speech on different sites. Uh, just write down your ideas, right? Put your probably your self presentation um, to the side, yeah, and you will see the level this AI puts you. You will see the vocabulary, your grammar, and so on and so forth. There are some links, definitely, they will be in the presentation. Yeah, so I should tell that this is the minimum level, right? We require in our company. Uh, for different positions, we have different levels, right? Those who, I mean, those positions sorry, my bad. Those people who are supposed um, to communicate a lot with native speakers, with customers. Well, definitely they need higher level than B1. You should understand that, I hope, right? Okay, so if you don't mind, let's go further. And here are some tips and recommendation of mine. Yeah, what to do just before the what to do during the interview or before the interview. Okay, this is my pet peeve, really. Please be on time. So, as I told you, I've already conducted 7,000, approximately 7,000 interviewers, and you might understand that our interview is not very long one. It's an initial step, right, in our company. That's why we need 10, 12 minutes to assess your level of English. Believe me, it's enough. Yeah, and if you are late for several minutes, um, so imagine, yeah, the person is late for 5 minutes, and I have only 7 minutes to set the level. Um, yeah, definitely, it's going to be a bit more complicated if, as if I had this whole 10-minute interview with the person. Yeah, so you should understand that. Please be on time. So again, this is my pet peeve. Okay. Sometimes, yes, I'm like a hatiko waiting for candidates. Yes, where are you? So I'm waiting for you. Yeah, well, definitely. Sometimes, of course, there are some definite reasons. For instance, I don't know. Yeah, some bad things might happen, right? The person got into the hospital, right, or something. Yeah, in this case, no. Okay, I can understand. But if you just forgot about that, or ah, okay. So sorry. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go on. Yeah. So before the interview, I highly recommend you to check the settings of all the I mean of all application. Sorry. Or where the interview is supposed to be. Yeah, sorry. And please check your microphone setting, check your video setting. Yes, and okay, check your internet connection, right? So make sure that everything works smoothly. Okay, check the link itself. Yeah. That it works, right? Don't do that just then the interview has already started. Yeah, just in a rush. No, in a couple of minutes in advance, I'm sure that you can do that. Then, what I wanted to, okay, so probably the idea will come back. Okay, so anyway, then you need to, yeah, to I've already mentioned that before. You need to show your enthusiasm. Um, yeah, so you definitely need to express your, so to say, genuine interest, right, in the role, right? um, I've heard okay, not thousand, okay, let's be hundred of times. I'm not very open for new opportunities. I'm not in active search, yeah. And those candidates then were admitted to the company, right? And yeah, they we proved that you are open and you are interested in this position. But anyway, yeah. So even at once, please show your enthusiasm. Yeah, it's more pleasant to talk with enthusiastic person, believe me. Okay. Then I already mentioned that you have to have your homework done. So I mean, your self presentation should be well structured, short, and sweet. Yeah. So just don't give too many facts. Don't make it too short. Just let me know you. Okay. Then again, so coming back to those frequently asked questions, right? Yeah, you can check it. You can check it. There are lots of recommendations, and I've already showed you this big five, which is usually asked during the interview. Well, yeah. So you see, this is the link with the help of which you can check your self presentation level. It's going to be estimated by this site. Okay. So, and I highly recommend you to articulate your thoughts instead of rambling that you're being nervous. We all nervous, believe me. Me as a teacher always all yeah, this is my current state. This happens a lot. Yes. So when you meet new person every time, new people every time, it's a normal state to be nervous. It's okay to be nervous, right? But please, just instead of rambling that you're nervous, just tell me that you're excited. Put it in a positive way. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So I'm excited to be here today. Yeah, instead of this, I'm so nervous, right? And please express through yourself. Yeah, just show how enthusiastic you can be, how positive you can be. Yeah, but probably, yeah, just try not to wear this kind of mask, right? And why not? Probably once it's possible. Okay, good. So yeah, definitely. I was talking about this letting your personality through. Yeah, so just show the person you are, real person. And also, I recommend you to stay positive, right? Yeah, and it should be so. Well, we all fail, right? We all can have this unsuccessful experience, right? Guys, but it's just an experience, right? Just take it as not a failure, yeah, it's just a practice. Yeah, it will bring you an experience. It will bring your tips how to act in the next interview. Yeah, just again staying positive, even if the result is not that you expected. Okay, so and yeah, yeah. I remember my idea. It was about the gadgets, guys. Uh, it's okay to use, for instance, mobile phone, right? If something happens and you are not able to connect to join the sorry to join the meeting via your laptop, like or just computer, you can use the mobile phone, yeah, but just remember that every setting should be checked beforehand, right? I should okay, so I put it, I must be able to see you, I must be able to hear you, right? And in general, just be prepared, yeah. And what not to do, what not to do. Definitely, let me tell you what you're not supposed to do during the successful interview, if you don't mind. Okay. So, again, pet peeve, don't be late. Yeah. And if you're not late, so you should be also dressed appropriately. What I mean, yeah. Okay, so our sphere is quite loyal. I mean, IT sphere is quite loyal, right, to dress code. But anyway, you should be dressed in a smart clothes, right? And um, please think over your image, your look, right? It shouldn't you shouldn't look carelessly, right? um, at least clean, nice things, right? And it will give you some benefits, right? It will be a kind of plus for you. Okay, so then I'm sorry again. This is a pet peeve. Please don't take it personally. But I definitely try and ask you not. Sorry, I definitely ask you try not to overestimate your abilities. Um, endless, endlessly, I see the level of the candidate. For instance, yes, nothing personal again. So my level is B2, so this is a kind of level by his own estimation, right? Um, Countless times I can say that it's the best variant of his level, which I can put, it's just B1 or even lower. Yeah, well, it's not unfortunately a rare case then the person overestimates. I can speak English. Yeah, you can, but probably not to the level you put to yourself, right? So, okay. Next one. Yes, sometimes we are asked unexpected questions, right? Yeah, this is my favorite thing. At the end of the interview, I usually ask some unexpected questions, right? Just to check your reaction. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm doing that. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you are supposed to react naturally. Yes, it's done for that. I would like to see your real level of English. Yeah, because sometimes definitely the person doesn't know what to say, and sometimes the person doesn't know how to say these things. That's why, so this is my task to understand the first variant or the second option. Okay, so then, yeah, I already told you about this point here. Oh, yeah, my favorite one. Please avoid cliche. Yeah, I do understand that most of you are responsible people, that you're team players. I do understand that. Yeah, but if you name yourself as a responsible person, please confirm this information. Don't just enumerate your best qualities. I can enumerate lots of nice qualities, but it doesn't mean that I possess them, right? Yeah, and yeah, just give couple of examples, but please confirm them somehow. Okay, and yeah, so just try to stand out of the crowd. Yeah, so some nice cases, some probably nice words, and with that technique, you can make a beautiful story of your success. Good. Then, yeah, I do understand that I'm working in IT sphere, and but uh, I'm not 100% tech savvy person. That's why. So, when you start talking about your, so to say, too technical things, sometimes for me, I'm sorry. It's a little bit more complicated. It's a little bit complicated to comprehend. In this case, I don't check your level of English. Then, well, it's more of a technical interview. Yeah, but I'm not a professional in this sphere. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do know some basics, of course, but not to the extent probably you would like to inform me. Okay. So yeah, mind your body language, right? And oh, yeah, I had some cases when the candidate, I'm sorry, was smoking or was lying somewhere on the bed, yes. Or I don't know, probably some strange postures, right? Like that, or I don't know. Yeah, so just imagine that this body language is also read by me somehow. Yes, so you should take it into consideration as well. Okay, good. So, oh yeah, please reduce your background noise to minimum. Yeah, please try to find some space where there are no extra noises. Yeah, I do understand that sometimes your neighbors can drill your walls. No worries, no worries. Try to use some kind of noise canceling headphones, right? Like I do right now, if it's possible. And probably close the door to your room, because during the interview sometimes I can see pets, right, marching in front of the screen. Their tails, they're beautiful. Yeah, of course, I admire animals, but but you are distracted by this, right? You can be focused on the tail of the cat, not on me, and you might lose the your idea, and yes, the conversation will be broken a bit. Yeah, so just try to get rid of all these distraction factors for you. Just for 10 minutes, I think you can find this nice sport without extra noise, without extra animals, without extra kids and relatives, right? Yeah, something like that. Okay, then I wanted to ask you to, yeah, this is not my personal recommendation. I'm quite neutral to it, but I don't like it when people are talking bad things about their previous employers. Well, yeah, I do understand that you might be offended by some things, right? You were treated unjust, probably, or something. But no, 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 no. Keep it to yourself, okay? So this is not the best way to start or to go on the interview in the next company. Okay, guys, these tips and recommendations, they are not in order of importance. Yeah, I just gathered together the things which might be supportive for you. Yeah, um, to be helpful for you in the next interview. Okay, so and if you don't mind, yeah, so I put you my favorite grammar and different kind of mixed mistakes. They, well, believe me, they are met by me very, very often. That's why. So I just put you some examples. You can, by the way, write your variants how to correct these mistakes. But so these are faulty. These are faulty sentences. They are not correct. Please don't use them. Yes, so you should find out the mistakes by yourself, or I will help you if you want. Yeah. So have a look. This is all. Probably 80% of the interviews possess this mistake. I am working in the company 2 years. There are three mistakes here. Three mistakes. Uh, the correct variant is like that. I have been working for the company for 2 years. Probably you heard it and probably you paid your attention to my introduction. I used the correct variant at the very beginning of our meetup. Yeah, so that's it. So please mind that this is a mistake. Oh, okay, these are mistakes, the three of them. Next one, so you also can see that the timeline is broken. Yeah, first no, you started in something until now you do it, and then you decided somehow. So when it happened, I didn't understand. Yeah, so mind the timeline when you're talking about when you're asked about, or you're talking about your past experience. Please talk in the past, right? I mean, using this ed ending or irregular verb of the second form, whatever. Yeah, but
indicate somehow that it already over, it happened. Yeah. Don't jump from from tense to tense. Yeah, it's very difficult to comprehend this kind of speech. Be logical, be logical. Okay. Then yeah, so this one probably a questionable one, but not persons. Yeah, people, we are not persons. Sorry. Next one. So yeah. Yeah, I've already mentioned talking about the past using present tenses. Yeah. So when I worked, I have, I conduct, I see, I manage, I and so on and so forth. This is a frequent mistake. That's why so I put it on the list for you. Then conditionals. Yeah, I told you that this is a required thing for the B1 level and higher. Uh, mm, Frequent mistake is if I will. Yeah, my students, yes, they understand uh, when I just if. Okay, so they stop pronouncing this will. They never go together. If and will never go together. Just for you to know. Okay, I'm starting being the teacher right now. Okay, next one. So I speak English good. Okay, yeah. Uh, I speak good English. That's okay, but I speak English well. This is also frequent mistake here. And yeah, so mind that it's yeah. So it is depend. No, it depends or it helps me. And this S ending is okay. So hopefully someday, I mean, English speakers will get rid of this S ending. But yes, this is also my pet peeve. I'm sorry. Yeah, and yeah, more better. It's strange, yeah, but this mistake is very frequent one as well. Yeah, it's just better, or much better or much better. Yeah, two words can go together. And yes, I can read on English, I speak on English, and so on and so forth. No way, no, no. I imagine some kind of poor English person, yeah, and you're doing these things on this person physically. Yeah, it's cruel, I guess. Okay, so these are the frequent mistakes. Definitely, there are lots of others. It depends on the person I'm talking to, but I think it will be useful for you, right? To at least to pay your attention to this, my small recommendation. Okay, and the pronunciation, yeah, guys, these are also some kind of things which are all not always okay, often mispronounced. They're like current technology, right? Architect, tech. Uh, okay, I don't see because finance. Oh yeah, it's UX designer. You're not UX. X it doesn't exist in English. It's maths, right? We've got X. UX designer. Yeah, someone mispronounces even his or her position. And develop and colleague. Yeah, it's not colleague, but colleague. Yeah. Well, and many others, but I put some most frequent for you. Okay. Yeah. So, if you don't mind, I would like to read your questions. You're welcome to put them in the chat, right? Guys, just a second. Yeah, I'm going to read problems. Do not speak too much details. Yeah, but in this case, if you talk, sorry, too much, you can be interrupted. You'll definitely be interrupted by the interviewer because we need not only you talk on the probably this presentation is prepared. That's why we need to know how to answer. Um, so sorry, yeah, how you can answer other questions, right? Yeah, not so many details, right? um the most complicated part is the past technical requirements, as most of the requirements list do not correspond 100% to my experience. Well, yeah, you're talking about technical things. Yes, I don't conduct technical interview. Yeah, so I can help. I'm sorry. Okay, the most challenging are unexpected questions. Yeah, they are. Yeah, but I showed you why we are doing that. I'm sorry, right? Because we need to check your unprepared speech and your natural reaction, so to say, soft skills. Okay. Mhm. For me, it is really difficult to formulate the short and yes, the question on the spot without too much detail. So to be on point. Yeah. So in this case, please have your homework done, right? So get prepared at least to the most frequent questions, which I enumerated and which you can find on the internet. Oh, by the way, on the internet. Yeah. Okay. I'm a bit introvert. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, yes, it's difficult just for introverted people to speak, right? I need sometimes to be in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Be prepared a little bit in advance, right? So imagine that the interview probably is over already, and you are happy, and yes, just try to practice. Oh yeah, you can even smile. Yes, it helps. So you know that physically, the smile can provoke some good mood. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. So probably I'm a bad person. Yeah. If you were rejected twice, I'm sorry. Okay. Good. So, what are the most common interview questions? I've already showed you. I researched on the internet. I still see the questions like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you really ask this? Well, to tell you the truth, yes, I do. Not 5 years. I'm trying to get rid of this formulation. I usually ask about plans and ambitions. Yeah, why? First of all, to see the reaction of the person, and second of all, guys, I'm checking your English level. I need to see how you can use future tenses. That's why I ask this kind of questions. Well, definitely the person. Yeah, yeah. I do ask about their future plans. But if you have already mentioned during your speech these kind of future tense expressions, I don't ask the question like, yeah, this question is asked. Yes, I confess. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, good. So, how can I explain my gap in work? Okay. So, first of all, one more time. So, I have never had a chance to see any CV. Well, why not? And people usually say, well, I mm, had some health issues. Why not? So okay, my relative had some health issues, and I needed to be with them. That's why. So I had to quit to quit my previous company, or gap year. Why not? So yeah, it's not very frequent thing in our culture, but I know for sure that you've seen in American films that these gap years quite okay to travel, to find yourself, and so on and so forth. Why not? Why should you explain this gap in work? Oh, I have never asked this question. Probably it's not to me. It's the recruiter, probably. And guys can go to join the army during this gap year. Many cases, you might be, so to say, why not? So we might have different reasons for that. No one knows. Okay. Oh yes, yeah, we are going to, but I'm still not confident while speaking. It's worth by heart the answers to the most. Oh please, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's put it like that. Don't learn it by heart, just practice it. Yeah. There are different applications nowadays and different services with the help of which you can communicate with any person all over the globe, right? Like native or non-native speakers, and you can easily reach them out, yeah, just to practice it. It's a mutual thing. You will be able to practice your English, the person will be able to just to talk and to get to probably, well, I'm sorry, I have never used this kind of things, right? But they are very useful, extremely useful. Okay, yeah. Talking about the certificates. You know for sure that some of the certificates can have the expiry date, yeah. And yeah, so probably you're right when you're talking about this. Okay, speaking part, right? Guys, I'm sorry, but only practice will help you. Only practice, yeah. Without any practice, well, first of all, you won't have this fluency. Second of all, you won't have this, so to say, standard, okay, cliche phrases with the help of which we will be able to express your ideas without thinking them over, right? Just practice. I'm sorry, but no other way for that. Uh, yeah, to overcome this language barrier, unfortunately, we need some strengths, right? And to start. Well, okay, so let's put it like that. Just start communicating. Why foreigners are so relaxed while communicating, even with mistakes, right? Because they don't have this. I'm sorry, Soviet heritage, which blocks you. Oh, I can't speak English. Yes, you can. You can. Yeah, probably your level is not excellent, but you can interact with the person with mistakes, with some things, but you can do that. Yeah, just overcome this language barrier. At least start. Okay, but I ask you not to learn by heart. It's and when there is a gap between this learn by heart questions and your answers to my questions, unexpected questions. Okay, it spoils all the thing. How can we check English level each topic? Or what do you mean? How can we check English level each topic? I'm sorry, I didn't get the idea. How can we check English level each topic? I didn't get it. I'm sorry. Can you reformulate this one? Um, rephrase, yeah. What do you think about B1 plus level in our company? Oh, it's quite enough, quite a decent. First of all, I'm just on my way. I'm just right now. I'm a teacher in this course exactly on that level, right? So I like it. I really think it's quite enough for many things, right? And I like it. Yes. So B1 plus, it opens more doors than B1. Believe me. I hope I answered your question. Yeah. So, how can you characterize your own level of English, professional or less? No, guys, no, no way. Um, okay, so let me tell you. Yeah, okay. So first of all, my experience of studying English, not teaching English, but studying English, approximately 35 years, right? So that's why, and I'm still learning. I'm still acquiring new information. I'm still okay. Language is a live creature, right? That means that it changes, new slang appears, new outdated words, right, appears, and so on and so forth. You learn each time. I constantly have some courses. I constantly watch some educational videos, right, of native speakers to find these beautiful peculiarities of every so to say new level for me, and so on and so forth, right? I don't think that I'm well, it's okay. How to professional, I mean proficiency or advanced in some areas. Well, ask me to interpret the medical conference. I will sit and keep quiet, definitely. So in some areas, well, I don't have enough um, words, right? I mean, vocabulary. I don't know all the probably terms which I need for interpreting. Well, it's just impossible to. I don't believe that even native. Okay, you as a native speaker, do you? I mean, of Russian language or any other language. Do you know all the words in different spheres? I doubt. Yeah. So that's why. So in my sphere, being a teacher of more than 20 years, right? Right. Of course, I have acquired many things, and I can call my level advanced one. No proficiency. No. Can I be modest here? If you estimate my level as a professional one, I will be grateful to you. But anyway, so no, I don't think so. Good. Next one. So, if you can understand this speech, then what is our English level? So, if we can understand this speech, then what is our English level? Okay, tricky question. Yeah, I guess. Well, I tried to talk not so fast. I tried to use uh, simple words. I tried to be okay. So a little bit how to put it, not so complicated and so on and so forth. Well, at least be one. If you understood everything, at least be one. Okay. So, hi Anastasia, thank you for opportunity. There are some free other free any free test to check English speaking levels. Thank you in advance. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I recommend you. Okay, so guys, the links I will send the links later. Okay, in presentation probably because well, it's difficult just to show on fingers. Yeah, general interview for traineeship. Is it about English or not? General interview. Well, my interview is in initial level. So before this general interview, well, definitely I have this kind of first step, right? Because well, general interview usually takes up to an hour, approximately an hour. You mean this one, right? Definitely, it's more sufficient to use this 10 minute, yeah, just to check this level. Because well, to spend 1 hour is, I think, it's not the best idea. You instead of 10 minutes, right? Yeah, no. It's just the first step. Yeah, so you're being interviewed by me, and if your level is enough, so you're to go further. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but during the technical interview, you might. Okay, guys. So I'm not really sure how to answer the question because there are different cases. So every case depends, really. Yeah. So Um, but the common flow, right? It just my is the first step. The second one is the technical interview, and the third one. So I can't be sure. I'm sorry. Yeah. So is it a good thing to say that this first experience in IT at the okay? Why not? So why okay, yeah. I forgot to mention that even if you don't have the experience, right, in IT sphere, and you are trying to switch from different spheres, from other spheres, right, you should talk about the transferable skills. Yeah. So, for instance, if you're an excellent excellent at communicating, you can talk about well. Okay, so just this skill might be applied in different. You can be a good salesperson. Why not? Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, you don't have to have this experience. You need to have the skills which can be applied in this sphere. You see, so something like that. Yeah, and think about that, by the way. Yeah, so investigate the job description, find out the keywords, right, and put them these keywords as if you have these skills. I mean, which can be applied. Yeah, something like that. Okay. How many times can I apply for a traineeship? Oh, guys, after this one, so have a look, please. You have these QR codes, right? And you can check it, and all the everything will be okay. So you will be led to the pages where you can uh, find the whole information, but this traineeship will, I think at least several attempts might be taken. Yeah, I have never thought of the quantity of attempts, right? Okay. I'm afraid that I reach the right level of English, internship in the company. No, 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 don't be so pessimistic. Do you know anything about that thing? No, no, no. We constantly have these kind of traineeship programs, right, guys? I have been working again so more than 2.5 years, and this kind of endless process here. Well, unless until now, yeah. As far as I know, so this traineeship and it goes on and on and on. Yeah, so at least I constantly have candidates for this traineeship, right? So no exceptions. Okay, and I heard from the career coaches that it's good to use the word sorry. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. Yeah, this is my bad. Sorry, yeah, my English is not so good. But do you think of it? You use it many times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm the person, yeah, who first of all, yeah, I use this word, yeah, just not to offend someone, right? Definitely, this word sorry. I'm not on the interview right now, yes, so I can use it, yeah. Well, probably yes. So you found my drawback. Yes, I will work on that. This is my weakness, probably. Okay, I will try to improve it if you don't mind. Okay. Is B1 level enough for developer position in your company? Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, it is. Yeah. But sorry, one thing, if you're going to work with, it depends on the so to say, just a second. Yeah, it depends on the company you're going to work, the team you're going to work with. That might be with non-native speakers and native speakers, but usually, so you have B1 level, so it's enough for um, working with native speakers, right? But but yes, it is. Yeah, as far as I know. No more questions. Okay, guys, if you still have some questions, you can put them in the comments, right? And I will answer them afterwards because, yeah, I see that our time is running out. But anyway, so thanks for your attention. I really appreciate that you joined and you were quite active. And I really hope that my meetup, our meetup, helped you at least in how to be more confident. You and to land your dream job in the next one. Okay, so if you don't mind, I would like to say goodbye to you and thanks for participating.